Subway. Good day to all. I am today having it my way with my Subway cold cut classic Italian cold cut. This cold cut marks the third entry into my cold cut classics war. The competition for cold cut is really heating up, and we will have to see if Subway can in fact give it to me my way. Subway truly has had lots of highs and lots of lows over the years. In doing some of my sleuthing and diving into Subway's history, I did find an interesting fact. Back in the early 2000s, there was a court case in Ireland where about the bread of Subway. Ireland was arguing that Subway's bread is not, in fact, bread. The sugar content of the bread is actually that of close to being a cookie more than being bread. So this was Ireland's argument that Subway's bread is not bread. I agree with this. The Subway bread is not good. If you remember, I did do a Subway video about a year ago on my channel. So today we're going to get into the new offering from our friends over at Subway. In that last video, I had the pleasure of trying the Subway ciabatta bread limited time, and it really was much better than their current standard bread fare. Today's cold cut classic comes from requests from a good friend of Sophie.
Hi, John. You mentioned in a previous review the wetness of a sandwich, and I am curious to know about the meat wetness of the Subway Italian cold cut. Thanks.
Thanks so much. You're gonna love this review. All right, well, let's get on this and we'll see what kind of contender Subway will be today. I did just notice this, a new little riff. On their sub, they have blank way, so you can make it your way, truly. You could write your name and I could have it John's way. I did get the Italian cold cut. I did get it fully loaded, and you are seeing this now. This bread is really sad. This is a bad attempt at bread, and I'll have to side with the Irish on this one. Other than that, it looks fine. We will give this baddie a go. Subway Italian going in my mouth and going into the cold cut classic entry. I did enter this sandwich experience with a few preconceived notions. Most of them were proven to be true, and most of them were about Subway being bad. The bread is tacky and soggy. The meats were wet and lacking any sort of explosion of flavor. The veg is flavorless and soggy. I do enjoy the banana peppers and the hots on there. That's about the only thing that wakes my palate up with this one. I don't understand why Subway stopped doing the ciabatta bread. The ciabatta bread Italian ciabatta bread pairs fantastically with the Italian cold cut. As far as updated rankings go for the classic, cold cut classic, I'm gonna say this is gonna have to come in at the bottom. So at current moment, as it stands, we've got Potbelly leading the way, followed by a Firehouse sub, followed by Subway all the way down at the bottom. It really is disappointment that Subway, arguably the biggest franchise out of all of the contenders in the cold cut classic, is really not good. Although I will be giving this 5 buckets burgers, 5 buckets rating today, because Subway really is a perfect representation of America and the American dream. It's a perfect slice of life. You can have it your way, and you can customize it how you want to customize your life here in America. This food is bad. I recommend that you write Subway employees and tell them to bring back ciabatta. Bring back ciabatta. I would love to try this Italian sub again on their ciabatta. We have a few more contenders in the Cold Cut Classic left. We will have to wait and see if Subway will remain on the bottom and if Potbelly can reign supreme over the Cold Cuts. Until the next review, don't forget to like me, don't forget to subscribe to me. I'm John, and I have it my way on Subway's Cold Cut Classic.